So Lumenleaf and Puffy have been around the online mattress space for a while, but how do they compare and which one should you ultimately go with? That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hey there, I'm Wes with the Slumber Yard. If you didn't know about the Slumber Yard, over here we review all things online beds and bedding products, and basically want to help you make the most informed mattress purchasing decision. So like I mentioned, in this video we're talking about the original flagship Puffy mattress and the Lumenleaf bed and how they compare. So we're going to talk about the policies that both these beds are backed by. We're going to touch on their similarities, differences, feel, firmness, construction, and pricing. And at the very end, I'll try to have a final verdict and answer some of the questions that you still might have about either one of these options. Now, if you enjoy this video along the way, hit the thumbs up button for so much more, and always feel free to go to our YouTube channel for so many videos about both Lumenleaf and Puffy. But without further ado, let's get into this mattress comparison.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alright, so before I get into everything that you need to know about these beds, I do want to say that both Puffy and Lumenleaf sent us these mattresses for free to review and tell you guys about them, but if you order either online, they're going to be backed by the following policies, starting with free shipping. So Lumenleaf will get to you via a process called white glove delivery. That's basically where a local delivery team will deliver the mattress to you full size. They'll probably even set it up for you, and most of the time even haul away your old bed for completely free. Now with Puffy, this is a pretty simple bed-in-a-box mattress. It'll show up to your house in a big old box. All you got to do is drag that thing inside, start ripping off all the packaging, and before you know it, you'll have a bed that will expand in front of your eyes. Now, since Puffy is an all-foam mattress, you might want to give it a couple of hours to a couple of days to fully inflate and get to its true firmness before you start harshly judging the mattress. You know, if you were compressed and concealed in a plastic packaging for weeks or days, you probably wouldn't be the same after that either. You know, let's show a photo of that, huh?
True, that's me in a Ziploc, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's great. Now, once either one of these mattresses are in your possession, you get a sleep trial. Puffy backs their beds by a 101 night sleep trial, and Lumenleaf goes above and beyond with a full year 365 night sleep trial. So either way you go, you're gonna get a ton of time to test the bed out in the comfort of your own home with your own sheets and whatnot. But you know, one will obviously just be a little bit longer. Now, in the case of Lumenleaf, if you do want to return this mattress inside that year trial period, you probably will have to pay a small transportation fee. That's kind of one of the things that comes with the whole white glove delivery service, is you're gonna have to pay to get it returned if you do want to return it, but hopefully you don't want to, and if you want to keep it, it's backed by a lifetime warranty. Now, Puffy, on the other hand, you can get free returns with the bed, and hopefully you do like it as well, and if so, it's also backed by a lifetime warranty. So that's basically the first similarity between these two beds, is they're both backed by really awesome warranties. And if you want to read more about those, check down below in the description. We'll have some helpful links for you so you can learn all about the ins and outs and the nitty-gritty details. But let's jump into the first major thing we're going to talk about, which is construction. What are these beds made up of? And starting with Puffy, this is a simple 3-layer all-foam bed. You know, their website does claim it has 5 layers, but they're counting the cover and the bottom cover as a layer, so we're not going to talk about that. We're just getting down to the actual, you know, comfort layers. So there is a dense layer of support foam on the bottom, which will provide the most amount of support for the mattress. Then there is a transition layer, and on top of that is the comfort foam layer, which is a memory foam in this bed's case. And this will pretty much add up to give the mattress more of a blended foam feel. You know, that memory foam on top combined with the transition layer and support foam won't make it a strict soft foam feel, but definitely won't make it a memory foamy feel at all. It's going to be somewhere in the middle, which is why we say blended. Now, even though this is a mixture of foams, it's going to be really accommodating and feel really soft and comfortable for most sleepers out there. You know, Puffy is a bed that we would say that if you slept on it, you know, on a random night, you probably would really enjoy your night of sleep. You know, you might get some of a sink-in sensation since that memory foam layer is on the top of the bed, but those other layers will balance it out nicely. So definitely not too memory foam if you're scared of something like that. Now jumping over to Lumenleaf, this bed's construction is pretty similar. They've got dense support foam on the bottom, then a transition layer, then a layer of memory foam, and then the thing is wrapped up in an organic cotton cover with a Euro pillow top. But this bed's gonna have more of a responsive new age memory foam feel. So with something like a Lumenleaf, you probably will feel some of that memory foamy sink-in sensation, but it's not going to be dense and viscous and slow to respond. Instead, it's going to respond rather quickly. So if you're maybe a combination sleeper that likes to change to different sleeping positions throughout the night, something like a new age responsive memory memory foam feel found on a Loom and Leaf mattress will probably be right up your alley. And that European pillow top isn't gonna feel half bad either. You know, it's gonna add more of a comfort foam layer to the bed. And with something like a Puffy, you get a really flat sleeping surface. So if you're into that, maybe look that route. But with this, you can obviously see the tufts in the mattress, and it will kind of provide some more pressure relief in the sleeping surface. That's pretty much the story in terms of both of these beds' feels, but now let's talk about firmness, and this is another area where these beds will be slightly different. With the Loom and Leaf mattress, this bed's available in 2 firmness options. You have their relaxed firm and their firm. The relaxed firm is around a medium firm on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And their firm option is around a proper firm, so maybe best for any strict back or stomach sleepers or anyone who wants an especially firm mattress. Now the Puffy mattress is right around a medium on our scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And since this mattress is the softer of the two in this comparison, we would probably recommend it for any side or combination sleepers, just because we've noticed that most side or combination sleepers prefer softer beds. Now, if either one of these beds' firmness or feels aren't exactly what you're looking for, that's fine, because both Saatva and Puffy make a number of different options. Puffy has their Puffy Luxe Hybrid and their Puffy Royal Hybrid, which both use pocketed coils. And if you didn't know, pocketed coils are just individually siloed springs that should add to some responsiveness and bounce to a bed. You know, it might feel like a more traditional mattress with that bounce. You know, if you're imagining someone jumping on a bed, it probably has pocketed coils underneath. And those beds will also be more supportive to bigger body types as well. And they have a pretty similar feel to that of the Puffy mattress, but they will differ in terms of firmness. So definitely check those out down below in the description if you want to learn more about those. And in terms of Saatva, which owns Loom and Leaf, they make a ton of different beds, frankly too many to mention in this video, but one that we really like over here is the Saatva Classic. So if you need any more information about any of the beds from Saatva or those Puffy beds, check down below in that description box. Now in terms of fun facts between Loom and Leaf and Puffy, one for the Loom and Leaf mattress is that they have a center third cooling strip for the bed, so that might move the needle for any hot sleepers out there. Now over here at the Slumber Yard, we still tend to say that this bed is a temperature neutral sleeping bed. It's not going to actively cool you down. You know, we've tried out some other active cooling beds, and most of those require plugging into the wall or some sort of water circulation system. We'll definitely link them all down below in the description, but for this bed, it's more of a temperature neutral one. Now in terms of Puffy, their main X factor is that they have a machine washable cover, so you can take that thing off, throw it in your washing machine, and get a brand new clean cover, which is great for any guest rooms or kids rooms or even your main bedroom if you want to keep it nice and tidy. But you probably should hang dry that thing because you don't want it to shrink in the dryer. Now at this point in the video, let's talk price. How much are you going to be paying for either the Puffy mattress or Loom and Leaf? And I do want to do a little, disclaimer and say that both these mattress brands do like to change their pricing and promotions constantly. So this is as of when I'm recording this video. But for a queen size, you should be able to pick up the Puffy mattress for around the $10-50 mark after discount. And if you do want to use that discount code, we'll have it linked down below in the description. And if you decide to use it, it helps us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate that. Now in terms of the Loom and Leaf mattress, this is a more luxurious bed, so the price point will reflect that. The queen size is retailing for around the $2,400 mark, but you should be able to also get a discount on this bed. Saatva is one of those brands that used to never offer discounts, but now they're pretty good at it. So after which, that queen size should run you anywhere from the $2,000 to the $2,100 mark. And definitely check down below in that description box to save some money with Saatva. But that is the short story when comparing Puffy to Loom and Leaf. So at this point in the video, let's talk final verdict. Which bed is right for who, and which one should you ultimately go with and why? Well, if you're a sleeper who's looking for a bed at a medium firmness with more of a soft blended foam feel at a reasonable price point, and you like the sound of that washable cover, maybe check out Puffy. And if you want a more luxurious mattress that has some really great consumer-friendly policies available in 2 different firmness options with a more new age responsive memory foam feel, then maybe go the route of Loom and Leaf, and not to mention that cooling strip in the middle. But that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, but if you need any more information about Loom and Leaf or Puffy, definitely check down below in the description box. And if you did like this video, hit the thumbs up button. That really means a lot to us over here at the Slumber Yard. And you can always go to our YouTube channel for so many more videos about Loom and Leaf, Puffy, and all the other beds from these brands. But that's gonna do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.